What's up? Oh man. So today on this trail, there must be like 10 people, 8, 9. And they're all like, good morning. It's nice, you know, we trail people doing trail stuff. But so I was thinking I want to theme this video, but I forgot what the theme was. Oh, the theme was make your bed and lay in it, or don't make your bed and don't lay in it, or steal someone else's bed and lay in that, but don't be upset when the bed that you lay in is not. But yeah, I'm a strong believer in, wow, the dogs in the, I guess dogs can go in the river, I guess. I used to swim in that river. It's not a river, it's a creek. And I the first time I went fishing was in this river. And I caught something. And my mom cooked it. The end. I don't really care for all that. But yeah, making your bed and laying it. So, actually, when I came down here, I was thinking this, but now the thought is gone. But yeah, yesterday I worked on this project. Or yesterday when I was walking, I was listening to my friend who, he just released a project. And I listened to it from the beginning to the end. And then I thought, shit, I need to get on my projects. So then I started working on mine. So it's basically a sample, a loop sample, not all loops. But a couple weeks ago I started the project, just making little loops here and there. And then I collected all the loops, put them into Logic, normalized them, did the ends of them, added some effects, then named all those. There was like 73 files. I had to name them. So the overall feeling was space. So I was going with like space, Andromeda, Milky Way, black hole, Saturn, Neptune. I didn't do Earth. Earth doesn't sound whatever. And then I did the artwork for it. And then I upload the Bandcamp, but I'm not on like the paid one, so you got to upload one by one, which is a little annoying, but you know, do it, get out the way. Then I made a little promo video using Motion. Then I uploaded it, and then I went to bed. So it was like 8 hours of work. And but a lot of that, if I'm consistent with doing this, I could probably get that down, or at least, because the thing about, at least for me, if I start a project and I just kind of finish it in that same day, that's one thing. But if I, like, for whatever reason, come back to it months later, it takes a lot longer just to kind of figure out where my head was at when I made it. And I don't like the bugs, man. Do not like bugs. But I'm in nature, so that's whatever. But last night, I'm in my house working on this project. And it's space, so it's like kind of eerie, like. And then I feel something land on my hand, and I look, it's a stupid fly. And I'm like, stupid fly? So now I go get my bottle of spray, and I'm like at war with this one fly. That's my thing. I'm just like, I don't play around. But yeah, man, it was really cool. I uploaded it. I always have this feeling. Now, I don't promote it. I post the link, but I'm not promoting it. So, but I always have this, I'm going to go to bed, and when I wake up, it's going to be like, sold. But usually what happens, a month later, someone buys it, or buy it, whatever. Like my vocal pack. Just randomly, I saw in Bandcamp, or PayPal, $24. Like, what? Where did this money come from? And then I trace it back to, oh wow, someone bought my sound pack. That's cool. But yeah, man. But yeah, it's like, for me, like, that is exciting. The process and being inspired by other creatives, and then putting your work out there and talking to the creatives, like, hey, how'd it go? And like, da-da-da, and kind of building. I don't have that, especially here. Not on this trail, but like I don't name names, I don't get into specifics, but like it's depleting to me. Like I get energized hearing someone that I know. Like I could care less what some random person way over there who already got like 1 billion whatever. It's not impressive to me. I understand they worked hard, but that does not get me excited. Does not. People getting Grammys and all that, unless I knew them, unless I was there from the get. Otherwise, you know, different boat, different situation. But yeah, I love, like, so I told you I listened to my friends with that thing. Now I don't have, like, I can't drop serious coins on his project, but you know, I gave him $1 because that's all I got. Look at this squirrel. He all front and center. Got an audience of 1. Speaking of, so I'm gonna do the live stream Tuesday night at 9 o'clock. Yeah. So I'm gonna go to Zumba at 7 o'clock to 8. Come home, get set up. So 9 o'clock Tuesday night, Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. But yeah, I just get so energized. Now, you know, sometimes we don't get what we want. So you gotta master the art of self-energization. I don't know. But basically, just do little things, little steps, and then just like the project. Something bit me, man. But I started, I kind of forgot about it. I saw my friend, he did it, dropped it, released it, and then it made me remember, shit, I gotta get on my grind. Like, I would love, oh my gosh, to be like, whoever did this, someone did that. I don't know if he was paid, hired, or whatever, but he's out there doing that. I don't know if he became a millionaire. I don't think he did it for the money. He just did it for the love of whatever that was. Putting shit out there. I think, man, I feel, well, I feel bad that all the stories that I say about my dad are always kind of like not good stories. Though they're true. But it's the other day my dad, we were in the kitchen and my dad, I don't know what he was saying, but he said something and he starts looking at me and he's like, when you gonna cut your beard, or when you gonna cut your whiskers? I'm like, I don't know. Now I don't shave. I go to the barber, but the barber's like $40. And there's a lot of, in my house, by my house, there must be like 10 barber shops within walking distance. But the one I go to is like $40, and I'll be in there, and dude, it ain't $40, maybe 25, 30. They don't got the freaking, at least back in the day, they used to have the poster 1 through 27 of different hairstyles. So I just be like, I want the number 7, and then dude does the number 7. In this barbershop, there's no pictures. So I'm like, okay, I just got from Japan. In Japan, we don't get all that fancy shit. You get a $10 cut and you get what they can give you. So I'm like, all right, that guy over there, I'm pointing to this guy, I want that thing. And he's like trying, I'm like, but I got the interview, or the orientation on Wednesday. I think it's online, but still, I want to freshen up. And on next Saturday, I have the photo shoot, the birthday photo shoot down in Philadelphia. So I want to look professional. I gotta gotta test all my equipment, make sure my camera's working. Because God forbid, on the day of, things get all weird. Because that happens. But, so I gotta check the camera, check my strobes, make sure I got all my wires. Yo, one time someone reached out to me like, hey, you want to make a video? I'm like, all right, sure. Person comes, they plug in they turn on their camera, and they're like, oh shit, the battery's at 10%. I'm just like, huh? You didn't like check the batteries the night before? You didn't like make your go bag? You didn't bring a spare? Even a spare was like 5%. It's just, I mean, to each their own. And then I like to quote the saying, if you prepare to fail, you fail to prepare. And yeah. But yeah, so I gotta do all that. But it's on Saturday, so I'm gonna do a little bit each day. I'm gonna find the location. I mean, I already did that, but just kind of mentally get ready. One time, I'm on my shit most of the time, but sometimes you go to the shoot and you don't have, like one time I had a strobe, but I didn't have the stand for it. I forgot it. Or one time I forgot the memory card. We had to go buy one. One time I didn't know where the studio was, and we rented it from 7 o'clock, and we were walking 7 to 9, and we were walking around. Now I got there at 6. I left early, but we ended up walking around for an hour. So then we get into the studio 7 to 9. We get in there at 8 o'clock, and I'm just rushing. She was actually the first model that I had like issues with. Because then after the shoot, she's like, where's my pictures? And I'm like, because I hired her. I paid her money. I said, I'm working on it. And she's just like, where's my pictures? You're not professional. And she's like yelling at me. And I'm like, you gonna pay me? You gonna give me the money back? But that happened a lot. Every time you live and you learn. But this was not in the books I read about how to handle and deal with models. I had a model once tell me, she said, oh, I feel sick. I think if I see the pictures, I'll feel better. So I sent her the pictures. And she's like, I was lying. But yeah, man, there's a graveyard, and I can't say graveyard, but there is a whole bunch of models that on some misunderstanding. So, I when people tell me, they say, Matthew, you're so difficult, blah, blah, and they give me this speech about, that was Matthew 1.0. Matthew 2.7, like I shot over 200 models, man. Being difficult wouldn't achieve that result. But people gonna do what people gonna do. So yeah, I also have a random guy reached out to me on Fiverr. About a year ago, I did a project for him. And now I think one guy follows me on Instagram. Actually 2, maybe 3 people, they follow me and they still like the post. But usually after I give them the files, we never talk again, which is fine because I was hired, whatever. But anyway, this guy, he reaches out via Fiverr and he's just like, hey man, I was thinking about redoing the project. Are you down? The first thing I'm like, are you gonna pay me? I didn't say that. I want to see where he's going with it. I'm like, I guess I can do that. He's like, and he's getting all like, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do this and yeah, and and you could add like 3 extra verses. And this is a project that was a year old. Now again, I can do it. You know, I could write lyrics to it, I could freestyle to it. But the question is, are you gonna pay me? Now I didn't say are you gonna pay me, because I don't like to be business. I got my MBA. I think y'all know that, but I don't like business. Like I want things to be organic. You like what I do, you give me a fair price, I give you above and beyond, done. There are a lot of scammers and schemers out there trying to get over on you. But again, I just don't like the whole business thing. So being at business school is kind of hard for me. I think everything is hard for me. Well, music's not hard, but just like concepts. It's hard for me to understand concepts. Like, I'm in business class and we're talking about marketing, right? Marketing. And I'm like, isn't this like, well, actually, there's a whole bunch of them. Let me go with we were in, what is it called? I forget the class and I forget the thing, but basically, do the right thing, right? You're supposed to do the right thing. So a lot of companies, they get into trouble because they cut corners and they do the wrong thing and think they won't get caught. So I'm in this class and we had a case, and the case was, there was this housing development and they forgot to put the right windows in, fire resistant windows. Now they're already done and people are moving in next week. And if they have to put the windows in, it will delay everything and they will lose money. And the person, in this case, we're the person who had to make that decision. If we make the right decision, we will lose our jobs. And he just got married and he just had a baby. So that's the situation. So we all read the case in the class. There was like 16, 17 of us. And then the teacher asked to raise her hand. Who would stick the stickers on it to say that these are fire resistant? And who would do the right thing? So what did I do? What did Ryman do? Ryman said I'd put the stickers on that. And I'm thinking everyone's going to be like raising their hand with me because, you know, according to the case, dude just had a baby, just moved. He's going to lose his job. But everyone else like, nope, I would delay the contract, lose my job, do the right thing. No, you wouldn't. You know when people are lying, like, you know. Like, this is the same people that when it came, like, in real life, and when we were doing our cases, they would have their wives do it. They would, like, share because these are all Harvard cases, so basically now everything's on the internet. So the people from Harvard who already did the cases probably sold it on the black market because they're all business-minded, right? So all the answers are out there, and they would have these answers. Or some would just find the person who took the class before and then look at their answers. So they're not like some... And then they're like looking at me. The teacher's looking at me and everyone is just kind of like... They're just kind of like shaking their head at me. Like I'm bad or something. I'm like, yeah, whatever. But that would be consistent with every type of dilemma. Nope, I would do the right thing. It was annoying. Bullshit. But, you know, you gotta sleep in your bed and you gotta lay in it. Or don't lay in it. But, I got off on a tangent. I can't remember where I was going with it. But yeah, photo shoot, I was talking about that. And I think I finished the photo shoot talk. But yeah. Oh yeah, business. So, man, I should get a spray so the bugs will be like repelling off. But that shit stinks. But it bothers me to have them jumping on me, biting. All right, so shit, I just forgot what I was talking about again. Okay, business. So I'm not good at business because like there's rules to it. And some of those rules, I just... Like, if I was I'm pretty sure I talked about this, but, you know, whatever. Like, if I was a gun manufacturer, that's... Like, I work for the sales team. And I'm just like, yeah, we just sold 8 kabillion guns. And then somehow there's a little... I don't have the data, but if there's another chart that's saying more as we sell more guns, more people are committing more violence. I don't know if I would be able to sleep at night because I'm thinking I'm partly, or maybe not guns, maybe I work for McDonald's or maybe I work for Coca-Cola, and you know, as they sell kabillions of Coke and then obesity, I'm sure you could find a chart. I mean, you could find a chart. So I'm not a big fan of statistics, numbers, because you could use them any way you want. Like, I've been on this trail, right? In the past hour or so, I haven't seen any other black men on this trail. So statistically, I could say there's no... Is that a black male down there? I think it is. Well, I guess I can't say that anymore. I can't see. It looks like one, maybe. Or right now, until confirmed otherwise, I could say statistically, I am the only black male on this trail. And I could say there's no black people on this trail. And I could, like, publish this. And people would have to, well, according to Ryman, there's no black people on this trail. But I think that's a black guy down there. Well, now there's 2. So we could say... But you see how it goes like that? You can't really... I mean, you can until proven otherwise. But, yeah. So, business is really hard for me. Even though I did take the classes, it was a learning, unlearning, relearning. But, at the end of the day, you gotta do... You see? It's a black guy. So... But yeah, so... When I do my projects, I'm not doing it to make money. Although it costs money to make these projects. But it's just like a weird thing for me. I mean, it's how I was raised. Like right now, if I told my dad, yo, Dad, if we... I was thinking of this, but I don't think he would do it. But I was thinking, hey, Dad, if you make a Fiverr account and people will pay you $25 for you to say something. My dad's like a mix of Jamaican, patois, old British English, and old person talk all mixed together. So my dad could be one of those people doing like voiceovers. So someone's like, oh yeah, I'll pay you $25. Can you say, baby, I love you? And then my dad will get on the mic and he'd be like, hey, baby, I love you. Something like that. $25. And just the novelty of it, because I mean, there's a lot of Jamaicans around the world, but how many 89-year-old Jamaicans who have his history and his dialect? But I'm pretty sure my dad would say something along the lines, when I was growing up, I had to work hard. I had to sweat. And yeah, you did. But now you don't. You could make not billions. And I would spend a lot of energy trying to convince someone to do something that they don't understand. But yeah. So, we're at the end of the road. Boys to Men is actually coming to Bethlehem. I would love to see them. I should have saw them when I was in Japan. Because they came, and I was like, I ain't paying to see no Boys to Men. But now, I would. I don't even know how much the tickets are. I imagine, I heard Bruce Springsteen, his was $5,000, $7,000? Well, hey, if you got the money, do that, but I'm gonna see, research. Maybe Maybe I could buy the tickets with the money I make from the birthday photo shoot. But I shouldn't spend money I don't have yet, mentally. I should wait till it's in my hand and I'm back in Easton. But yeah, man, enjoy your Sunday. Be safe. The stream's gonna be Tuesday night at 9 o'clock. All right, peace.